Mike. What's up?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Just, every end of this year, Ohio State, we talked about, we're going to see all these new plays from Michigan because they've been saving stuff up and haven't really had to run all their offense because they weren't playing anybody. I'm just wondering if they still got some stuff that we haven't seen that they might pull out against Alabama because it's been pretty boring, Corum, which is great, but I really want to see him go over the top, try to hit Wilson, even Cornelius Johnson and Morgan now that he's coming on. But, you think they're going to open it up and let J.J. really take off finally? Because I think that's what they're going to have to do. Sure, they can get – Corum hasn't had a big, huge game. Edwards hasn't really done much running the ball. Corum's been great. He's got 1,000 yards, but last year he had 200-yard games, and Edwards had a great game versus Ohio State. And I just really hope they let J.J. show us that he is NFL ready, that Harbaugh keeps talking. He's NFL ready. I don't think we've seen it all year, but I think for them to win against Alabama and beyond,
now maybe,
we got to see J.J.
Now, maybe it was manifested because Corum was hurt last year, but last year's playoff game, the game plan was to throw the ball a lot more, and it really didn't work till the second half. They were already behind because of two pick sixes.
Two pick sixes didn't help, so hopefully we don't see that again. But I think they're going to beat Alabama. I hope. They got to do it. Saban, I'm not a big Saban fan, but I think Harbaugh can do it. I think they got the team to do it, and hopefully they pull it off. Like I said, they let J.J. run wild and show us what he can do.
Well, let's have the J.J. conversation. He makes NFL throws.
Yes.
Like tight window, velocity.
Right.
He makes those throws. Now, he has not been asked to do it very often.
Right.
Because of the style that Michigan plays. Can he do it in a big spot? Yes. But the level of confidence you have probably isn't as high because he hasn't done it repeatedly. He hasn't been asked to, but he hasn't done it repeatedly.
And his confidence level in his own ability sometimes is too high because he does try sometimes to force it in that tight-ass window.
Like TCU last year or Bowling Green this year when things got a little tense.
Yeah.
The other thing with unleashing him is, like you said, running the ball, letting him go, set the edge, get to the edge, pick up a first down.
Right.
If it ends up being low-scoring defense, field position matters. You pick up a couple thirds, it matters. Yeah. And he may be doing that with his legs. And he can do it. He's not Milrow, but he can.
Oh, absolutely. He's probably
he's the best Michigan quarterback since Henne.
Oh.
And you could argue
definitely
better in different ways.
Yeah.
He's more accomplished than Henne was. Back-to-back Big Ten titles. Beat Ohio State back-to-back times.
Yeah.
So you've got the best quarterback since who? That's why when people say this is your best chance. You have Corum, you have still a damn good O-line.
Right.
You have JJ, and your defense is chock full of dudes.
Right.
So
look, if Brady was allowed to play for longer than he should have, he might have been the better one. Obviously, we know what in the NFL. Yeah, look, they've had some really good. They were quarterback U for a while, not great NFL quarterback.
But they're putting dudes in the league.
Gerbach, Collins, lots of them. Greasy. They've had some really good quarterbacks.